Hey guys, DM Philosopher here, Matt's the name. Just going to go over my latest map pack here. So what we have got is the battle mat for the watch station, a jail and a court, all in one sort of complex. So anyway, let's jump in here and have a look at what this looks like. So this is the daytime gridded map. We have got, looking at this map, it's surrounded by a city, so it would connect up quite nicely to other city maps. There's lots of points of egress in and out of this area. It's a very sturdy, solid wall. It's made out of granite or some sort of super hard, heavy stone. And there's a wall entrance. So this is all closed-in building, and that's just a wall with a gate through it. There's a couple of carts there with sort of jail, prison sort of things on it to keep prisoners and transport prisoners. There's an entranceway here through to a sort of a reception area where they bring the prisoners in and maybe record their name and any other details that are important before they get put in any one of these jail cells. This jail cell here is quite a little bit bigger than the others, so that's your jails. Jail cells, not really much to say there, aside from the fact that the PCs might spend a bit of time in there, or they might spend a very little time in there as they free a comrade or something like that. The other entranceway is in here, which leads through again to a reception, a little bit more sort of beefed up, or more people in there. There'll probably be guards and something like that in there. There's plenty of quarters here for the city watch, for any scribes and something like that might be needed as well. Plenty of bedding there for those watches. There's an armory in this room here, just to the top left corner here, and then there's a library to the bottom left corner, and then we've got our courtroom here. So we've got sort of our witness stand over here. We've got the judge's desk over here, an audience stand area there, scribes and something like that over there, and the defense and the prosecutor and something like that. I mean, I've kind of based that off a sort of a modern like setting, because really I have no idea what the medieval courts look like. But anyway, so here it is. That's the watch station, so plenty of room for the watch and for them to parade and gather their gear and something like that here before they head off to commit watch, courts and jails. So this is the daytime gridless map, the nighttime gridded map, the nighttime gridless map, and then we've got our point of view shots. So these point of view shots are taken in both day and night views, so that way you can use this encounter at night time. I've also provided these look down shots, so if your characters are scoping out the facility because they're going to bust out some friends, or they need to take out the magistrate or something like that, then definitely you can provide those point of view shots just to sort of give a feel for the area, the city and so on like that. And then we sort of get down and we enter the actual place. So this is where you enter the jails, and here you can see the jails, inside the jail, and looking down the other way. And then we head into the court building. So here's the sort of reception area, whether they take notes of people or there's security and soldiers in there. That's to be decided by the DM or GM. And so we head into the courtroom, judges area, witness area, viewing area there, and we see that from a couple of different angles. And then we sort of look back to the entranceway. Here we've got the bunk area and the armory, and then going the other way we've got the other bunk area and the library. A couple of oblique angles of the facility just so that you can see that. And then we've got exactly the same shots at night time, just so that you can use this map at night time and still provide these point of view shots in a realistic manner. Or you could give the characters with no dark vision these ones, and the ones with dark vision the other maps, because there is plenty of ambient light. So that is and there's also the roofed map version as well, in case your characters are going to be heading over the rooftops and something like that. So that is the watch station / courtroom / jails. So that's will keep your characters entertained for a good length of time. If they're more involved with the law, then definitely you will see this will be quite useful. You know, if you got paladins and knights and something like that, and they're bringing in their criminals, then you could definitely use this map quite frequently. So you can find this on RPG Now. I'll post a link to it underneath my YouTube clip as per usual, and I really hope it adds more gameplay, you know, more variety, you know, so you're not just throwing your PCs into the same tavern / city street / alleyway, which actually that reminds me, I could do alleyway maps. Anyway, so definitely that is, oops, going the wrong way. That's the Watch Station. You can find that on, yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening, and happy gaming, people.